Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shan. So I see a lot of people saying that they are going to leave their 9 to 5 jobs just to become an Instacart shopper or a gig worker. Now, I will say this, it will be a great thing to do if you want to use it as a part-time position. However, to use it as a full-time position, I don't think that's a very good idea. So I think you guys should probably not quit your jobs, and I'm gonna give you a lot of reasons why. One of the reasons why is why right now I am waiting in the parking lot of a shopping center for an order. Now, orders are coming. However, there are a lot of orders that are not worth it. Now, I will say some orders that you will have to just take. I had to get out of my own way to take the orders that I didn't want to take in order for me to be able to make some money on days like this. What I can say is after school hours, maybe like 2 to nighttime, is probably the time where it will be real busy, right? In the morning time, it's probably real busy too, because there are orders from the day before that Instacart will let roll over to the next morning. But there is a lot of downtime. There is a lot of downtime after that morning period and before that evening period that you'll be sitting and waiting for about 2 to 3 to 4 hours. Yes. So please don't quit your job just because you want to do a gig work. Any gig work. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart, anything. Don't quit your job. Even I heard that Sparks is not really. Now, I've seen a lot of Spark workers. However, I've seen a lot of Spark workers waiting too, just like Instacart. What I can say is around the time that it's probably really busy is around the holidays. And during the summertime, there's not that many holidays. During the wintertime, there will be more holidays. But quitting your job is just not one of the things that I think, one of the strategies that you need to take to try and make extra money, or you think that is making more money. Now, we do make good money. However, it fluctuates. It depends. Another reason why I say do not quit your job just to work for a gig is because these apps are not reliable. And I'm going to let you know firsthand. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, Instacart had a glitch in the system to where as though we didn't even know we was going to be able to drop that customer order off. We were stuck with orders for hours because of Instacart's glitch. And this have not been just one glitch. It's been many glitches before where we didn't even know if we were going to get paid. We just had to stick it out and see how long. We even called. A lot of us would either call Instacart customer service and they will be like, there's really nothing we can do. We just got to allow this time to pass. So, the glitches in the system, you never know when you're going to get a glitch. Do not quit your job for these gig work. Another reason why I say do not quit your job for these gig work is because your job is probably bringing in some healthcare insurance, some dental insurance. You're probably able to have a Roth IRA or a 401k. Those things that you guys have, Instacart don't have. These gig works don't have. Now, and I will say this, Instacart do offer at the beginning. I think at the beginning of the year, it offers you to be able to have health insurance. However, you have to be the one to be responsible to take that money off your pay and put it in your account. Now, I don't know because I didn't opt in. I didn't opt in to get healthcare insurance because I have my own healthcare insurance. But I'm telling you, do not quit your job because your job probably have 401k. It's probably being able to set you up for the future to be able to have money for when you retire, for your kids if anything happened to you. Listen, don't quit your job for these gig work. And I know that your job probably setting you up for your future. So don't quit your gig. Don't quit your 9 to 5 for no gig work. Another reason why I say you should not quit your 9 to 5 for this gig work is because your job probably have a chance for you to be able to step up, go to the next level in your career, or maybe transfer over to another department that's going to be able to allow you to grow. These gig work jobs, baby, you ain't growing. Only thing you growing is from gold, from platinum to diamond. And guess what? If you don't keep up that standard throughout your whole duration on Instacart, I'm speaking specifically on Instacart because I'm an Instacart shopper, baby, if you don't keep up that goal, then you're bound to go back down to gold or platinum. Another reason why I say don't quit your 9-to-5 job for these gig work is because these customers, the customers that you have to deal with, the people that you have to deal with, sometimes they are so ungrateful. Now, I don't know if you have to deal with people in your 9-to-5 job, but these gig work jobs, the people do not, some people, I'm not going to say all, some people do not value you. They don't value your time. They don't value your effort. They don't value the hard work that you pour in. They don't value your time. They don't value that you get out here and you bust your butt and use your vehicle to be able to help their family and them. They don't value you. I don't know what type of 9-to-5 job that you have, but let me tell you, do not quit it for this gig work. Now, you may just want to apply to have a part-time job that'll be able to help you throughout your after work or the weekend, then that's good. But don't quit it to have a full-time. Don't quit it to use this as full-time. Another reason why I say is because this job, these gig work jobs, you have to move. And I'm not even gonna lie, on yesterday I was down bad because my back was hurting. I had to carry 3 40-count cases of water. Not up 2 flights of stairs, not up 3, but up 4. So you have to take into consideration the movement that you have to be able to do. Yeah, I don't know where you work at, but I'm telling you, you have to be able to carry waters. You have to be able to carry bulk items. If businesses put in an order and you got to grab it, then you got to be able to do that. If you got a 9-to-5 job and your job is to sit at a desk or maybe work with a few patients or whatever the case may be, don't use gig work to be your whole 9-to-5 full-time job. I'm just telling you from experience, right? I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy what I do. But I don't see me doing this for too long because my body starts to be in pain. It starts to mess with your mental health. It's just not enough. The money isn't enough. Like back then, the money was getting me by, being able to pay for bills, take care of my family. Yes, it used to do that back then. Nowadays, it have gotten very slow. And I think it's because they are hiring a lot of new shoppers. They got a new manager. Somebody new have taken over the Instacart app. Is a woman. That's another topic for another day. But I'm just letting you guys know, do not quit your 9-to-5 job for this gig work, because it's really not worth it. I want you guys to have, like, now I'm not saying that this gig work don't have a steady income, because people gotta get groceries, people need to go to work, people gotta get food, lunch, dinner, whatever they gotta do is gonna always be there. But I'm telling you, on some days it be very slow. You be blessed to make $50. You be blessed to see 20. Another thing is your car. You put in so many mileages. You put in so much wear and tear on your vehicle. I gotta get new tires. I just bought 2 new tires. I gotta buy 2 more. So it's like, I'm just trying to warn you, don't do it. Baby, you gotta pay for labor and you gotta pay for parts. But I'm just saying, because I don't think that is a good idea. I've seen a few people saying that they're gonna quit their 9-to-5 just to become a gig worker. I mean, if you do now, what I will say, if you're able to hook up with Uber, hook up with Lyft, hook up with Instacart, if you're able to have all of those, then trust me, you'll be able to bring in some money. You'll be able to sustain and be able to take care of you and your family. But I'm just telling you, just to do one. I'm not even gonna lie. I even tried to apply to Spark. Spark is closed in my area. No openings. But that's just my take on it, y'all. I think quitting your 9-to-5, definitely rethink it. Maybe you should apply to another job, or maybe you should change your career, which I will do. I'm working on that right now. Changing my career. I'm not going to say I'm going to close out my account, but I'm going to probably use it for like a part-time work. I'm going to use it for part-time work, because full-time, It's not it. This is my third call. This is my third call with Instacart. Not even counting my mom's call. I used to use my mom's call. Her call went up too. So it was like, at some point, you just got to be like, you got to draw the line somewhere. But I'll just do this at part-time. But that's just my advice when it comes down to the gig work. I've even heard somebody say that Instacart is going to go downhill soon. I don't know. I don't believe that to be true, because you always, like, you have the older people who can't get out and get their groceries. You know, you have people who at work who need some lunch. You know, you have different things where people calls down, they don't have a car. You have people that don't feel like coming out. So I don't think Instacart is going to go down no time soon. However, I don't think that you should quit your job just to do Instacart. That's just my take on it, guys. Listen, my name is Shan. If you guys are new here, like and comment, subscribe to my channel. Let's grow. Bye.